Yo. Chill. Oh.
You got to bring it up a little bit. All right, right there. All right, so how we have to understand where to tape when we do the ankle here. You can see on the calf, the gastrocnemius here, and then it tapers down, and we don't see that muscle belly anymore, right? At that point, we could go as high as this in our tape job for the ankle. We could go this high. We don't want to go up higher than that because then we get into the muscle belly. Okay, so we want to go right where the muscle tapers off, and we're not in the belly of the muscle anymore. So I'm going to start our tape job right here. Okay, now with the pre-wrap, I'm going to start with this pre-wrap. All I'm going to be doing is figure eights. So I'm going to start on her foot, wrap it around, come up, and then the next one is going to go a little bit lower on the foot and a little higher up on the ankle. And then a little lower on the foot, a little higher on the ankle. And then I'm going to just wrap around the lower leg. And then I'm done, and that's just, the pre-wrap will stick to itself. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
So remember I said for us, this won't be part of your time for the taping, but you should know how to apply the pre-wrap right, okay? All right, now here's our tape. So I'm gonna move her leg out of the way here. So we're gonna do 2 anchors right at the top. Now, I'm gonna come around like this, and for those of you guys that are close enough to see, you'll see that I taped it at an angle like this, kind of like what we had to do with the arm. So the thicker the body part, the more angle that we have to have, like kind of going up and down. As we go down further with these types of strips, that angle is going to change because the ankle gets skinnier. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, so I did my first anchor, then I'm going to overlap by half, and I'm going to do my second anchor. Everybody got it? Okay, now from here, I'm going to do some horseshoes. What horseshoes are? Grace,
Please.
we're obviously not using you for the video. Okay, so for horseshoes, we're going to always start on the medial side. Always start on the medial side, because what we're doing here is I'm going to hook on to the anchor. I'm going over the medial malleolus. This goes under the calcaneus, and then I pull up and I attach it to the anchor on the other side.
So you just start on the other side.
So I'm starting medial and pulling over to lateral. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to keep the calcaneus from inverting. We don't want that, because remember, the most common injury is an inversion ankle sprain. Okay. Now I'm going to take this next horseshoe. I'm going to go a little in front of my original one, go under the calcaneus again, and end a little in front of the other horseshoe on the other side. I'm going to do one more where I go a little behind the first horseshoe, go under the calcaneus, and end a little behind the malleolus on the other side. Okay? Everybody got it? Okay, now we got to make sure that these horseshoes stay down. So now we're going to do cover strips. Our cover strips are going to be overlapping our anchors by half. And I'm going to keep going down. And if you notice, my angle is changing on these as the ankle gets skinnier going down. I'm going to keep going down with these until I can get below the malleoli. Okay? So if you notice, I'm going down pretty far with these. Now, once I get below the malleoli, though, I'm good. Okay? So those are my cover strips. Now, do you notice how she keeps moving her ankle like this? That's going to mess up your tape job. And that's one of the reasons why this keeps wrinkling. You got to make sure that the athlete stays in 90 degrees. 90 Otherwise, it's going to mess up the tape job and it's not going to be functional. Okay? Now, that's why I said, you can see it went from like being clean and smooth to now all wrinkled and messed up, right? So force your athletes to stay in 90. Okay?
That's my fault.
Now, I'm going to start the hardest part of this, which is we're going to start with a figure 8. That's going to lead into something called a heel lock. Okay? So I went just a little anterior, a little in front of the first horseshoe. I'm going to come around the bottom of the foot, angle it up. Do you see how you got to keep your foot up?
I'm trying.
You didn't keep it 90?
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay? Now, from here, I'm going to take the bottom of the tape and I'm going to go right over the top of the medial malleolus.
I swear I'm not trying to move.
When I get here, I go around the back of the Achilles. I'm going to wrap it around the calcaneus, around the lower leg, and now I'm going the other direction. So that was one heel lock going medially. Now I'm going to do one heel lock going laterally. I'm going to take the bottom of the tape, go right over the top of the lateral malleolus.
Over the malleolus.
Pull it straight out. I'm going to go right over the calcaneus, come around, and then I'm back to where I started before the first heel lock. I've done one heel lock going medially, one going laterally. We want to end with 2 going both ways. So now I'm going to do one more each way. So I'm going to go down here, wrap it around, around here, wrap it around.
Oh.
It doesn't disappear.
Oh no.
And then I'm done with those. I'm going to finish with some cover strips. See how it's a little sloppy up here?
Yeah.
Okay, we want to clean it up and make sure all those hold down. So basically where my original anchors were, I'm going to start on the bottom anchor and then just work my way up. And then I'm going to finish with an anchor on the bottom as well. Or not an anchor, I should say a cover strip. And we are done.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and if you're doing this correctly, so go down to the video. So the bottom of this down here, there should be basically an X right on the center of the calcaneus. That's where our heel lock's supposed to be. That's where all of our support's going to be. Okay, we want to lock that calcaneus in place. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
That's it. All right.